Hey guys, so as some of you may know, every Sunday I make Keto Bread by the Diet Doctor. So a lot of you have been asking me a lot of questions on how I make it, if there's anything special that I do, or stuff like that. And there is one little thing that I do differently, and I'm going to run by the ingredients so you guys can see and have it ready. And if you have any questions, just DM me or comment below, and we'll go from there. So here we go. Almond flour. So the major ingredient in this bread is obviously almond flour. It doesn't have to be any type of brand. You can use any type of almond flour that you find. I bought mine at HEB. I don't have the bag because I normally put it in that container. So 2.5 cups of almond flour. We're gonna need 10 tablespoons of psyllium husk. I normally find this one at Walmart. I ran out and I had previously ordered this one, so I used the rest of that. So 10 tablespoons. Then we're going to use 4 teaspoons of baking powder. I use the Clabber Girl. You can use store brand. It doesn't matter what brand you use, as long as it's good. And we're going to use 2 teaspoons of salt. I use the pink Himalayan salt. Now this is what I do differently. I put 2 tablespoons of the pure stevia blend, which is an erythritol stevia blend. I feel like this makes it taste more like honey wheat bread. You can also add a syrup. If you have Chalk Zero or any other type of syrup that you want to sweeten your bread, you can add that as well. We're going to use almost a cup of egg whites. I don't like to waste eggs or have a lot of egg yolks left behind, so I buy the all whites, 100% liquid egg whites. If you take a look at the ingredients, and I'll grab it real quick so you guys can see it. You should be able to see somewhere on here that it is 100% liquid egg whites. There it is. So I use about a cup. It doesn't have to be exactly a cup, but just about a cup. And then 4 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. I use the Bragg. You don't have to use this brand. You can use any store brand if you'd like. And we'll need 2 cups of boiling water. I normally use my Keurig and just boil 2 cups of water. So those are the ingredients you'll need for the bread. So to begin, I just usually dump all of my dry ingredients in all at once. There's my psyllium husk, there's my baking powder, there is my salt and sugar, and that's going to be it for my dry ingredients. Okay, so here are my dry ingredients. I'm going to set this up to start mixing on low. And I'm going to slowly incorporate all of my wet ingredients. So here's my egg whites. Egg whites are in. Next, I'm going to put in my apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is in. And then last, I'm going to put in my water. And then once all this is mixed up, you're going to want to work very quickly so the dough doesn't get stiff on you. So there it goes. You're just going to mix it enough to where it's all incorporated, and then we're going to take it out. So this is what your dough is going to look like. I went ahead and weighed it. It is 1,120 grams, so each ball should be 93 grams approximately. Usually set it on 0 and then just take away until it gives me 93 and then ball it up. Okay, so as you guys can see, these are not perfectly round because I made them into little balls and then squished them down to make them a little flat because I want them a little bit wider, so that should be fine enough. They're going to go in an oven, preheated 350 degrees for 60 minutes. So let's do that now. So we've got the breads out of the oven, and I actually left them in an extra 10 minutes, not on purpose. It's just that I was doing my daughter's hair. But you'll know that these are done when you turn them over, tap on it, and you hear a hollow sound. That's when they're done. So you're going to leave them here and let them cool down. Okay, so this is what our bread looks like. I'm about to cut into it, and we shall see how this came out. still a little warm, and I could tell that this bread is going to come out a little purple on the inside. Yep, because of the psyllium husk that we used. But it should still taste just as yummy. So sometimes psyllium husk will turn the bread purple and it should be fine. A lot of you have said that it looks like your bread is wet on the inside. You might see it a little shiny and a little, wet, but that is normal. So it shouldn't be completely soggy, but you should be able to touch it like this. So that's it. That's your bread, basically. If you have any questions, let me know.